Hello and welcome to the matchup between the Wellington Wolverines as the visiting team against the Vista Cobras.
Now batting number 11, Gabby DiArcangelo.
All right, leading things off here for your Wolverines is Gabby DiArcangelo. And first pitch in there for strike one. And next pitch misses high to bring the count to 1-1. And the 1-1 is hit over to short, grabs it for the first out.
Now batting number 18, Tori Payne.
And Tori takes the first pitch and hits it right up the middle into center field, and Tori's on with a single.
Now batting number 12, Kaylee Riles.
Now to bat, Kaylee Riles. And watches the first pitch miss for ball one. Next pitch sails high for ball two. Two balls, no strikes, one out here at the top of the first inning. And that one's in there for a strike. And 2-1 hit over to third base. Who throws to second and who throws to first. And a double play there run by the Cobras ends the top part of the first inning. Bottom of the first inning, Cobras about to have their first at bat. Working the circle, Tori Payne. Here's the next pitch. In there for a strike. And the count goes to 2-1 on the batter, number 1, Gidden. And misses outside. And count now 3-1. Three balls, one strike. And that misses high outside for ball 4. And the Cobras have their first runner on the base paths. Breeze up to bat now, number 23, Golas. Shows bunt, pulls back for ball one. And the 1-0 shows bunt again, sails high for 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. And that one does get bunted, but foul along the third base side. And the count goes to 2-1. And that ball sails high. And a second 3-1 count. Infield comes together to support the pitcher. And umpire tells him, got to move the game along. All right, here we go for Torrey. 3 balls, 1 strike on the batter. And that pitch, swing and miss. Nice one. And the count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch coming. And that gets hit on over to short, fires cross, and the out made. Nice play there by Jocelyn Vera at short.
Go, Peanut. Bring it home.
Who's at the bat now? Number 7, Morgan. And first pitch of the bat. This is high for ball 1.
Oh, over there? Oh, okay, because I was going to tell you the parking is crazy. Yeah. Parked up on the ground. I'm parked right down up on the ground.
Next one gets batted, but foul and out of play. And the count balances out at 1-1. And the 1-1. A little off speed foul for 1-2. And the 1-2 gets hit over to second base, fielded, and the second out made. A little fire across, keep that runner close to third base.
Durante.
All right, so 2 outs.
Why are you so obsessed with me?
On the ground out to the second baseman, batting touche.
Come on, kid, bring it home.
He's up to bat now, number 20, Hannah Durante. And the first pitch gets fouled to the right side of the backstop. And next pitch in there for strike 2. All right, so Torrey up on the batter now by a count of 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And that pitch just misses low outside for 1-2. comes the 1-2 delivery from Torrey. And that gets hit over. Oh, Maddie almost right fielder tries to get to it. And on with a single and an RBI is Durante, as the Cobras score first here in the the bottom of the first inning.
Come up in the spot looking extra fly. For the day I die, I'm a tough.
Maddie almost able to get to it, but took a little jump before it got to her. We set to bat now, number 2, Ristow. And first pitch gets hit foul up towards third base for 0-1. And the 0-1 is called foul. And the count now 0-2. And that pitch hits the ground, bounces. Nice job by Angelina to block that one. And Durante advances into second base. But most importantly, count 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Torrey's still well ahead. And that ball gets hit over to third. Third overthrows to the left to first base. And on with a double, and another run comes across as an RBI for Ristow, number 2.
Now, Petty.
He's up to bat now, number 12, Hayes. And first pitch in there for a strike. Nice pitch there by Torrey. Puts her ahead in the count. All right, your Wolverines looking for that one last out. Get off the field and get their at-bats. And that pitch is going to get hit over to short. Jesslyn grabs it, fires to first. And 2 nice plays from shortstop Jesslyn Vera. All right, top of the second, Wolverines got a little bit of work to do. Down by a score of 2-0. Leading things off for the Wolverines is Angelina Barassi. First pitch misses for ball 1. Angelina watches that one sail high in the zone. Just out of it for ball 2. 2-0 misses low for 3-0. All right, batter's count here for Angelina. 3 balls, no strikes. See if the take sign is on or if she's going to be swinging away here. And the 3-0 misses low for ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk here to start the second inning, exactly what Wellington needed.
Now batting, number 9, Sam Ellis.
Yeah, lefty batter, let's go. Got it tough.
Brings up to bat now Samantha Ellis.
Problem is this one goes to take off and nobody opens their mouth.
And Samantha tries to bunt that one, but bunts foul for 0-1. And And Samantha swings on that one for 0-2.
Good job.
All right, got to protect here now. And good job there. Stay alive. Ball fouls out of play over the left side of the backstop, third base side. And she's going to step back in on 0-2 count. And the 0-2 gets hit back to the pitcher. Throws to second, but the second baseman not able to grab that throw. And that allows Wellington now to have the tying run over on first base with no outs. Cobras coach calls timeout, meet with his team in the circle. Both teams here undefeated so far this season.
Now batting, number 99, Catalina Varsity.
Come on, let's go.
All right, brings up to bat now, Catalina. And first pitch misses for ball one. The 1-0 shows bunt. He called for a strike. Brings the count out of 1-1. And that one is going to get a diving catch by the shortstop. Nice attempted play there, but the wheels on Samantha Ellis able to outrun the play at second base, and now you've got bases loaded, no outs for the Wolverines.
Now batting, number 7, Aaron Lowe.
All right, brings up Aaron Lowe, your third baseman, to the plate. And Aaron with a little check swing there. Strike one. And that one is going to get hit over to short. Short's going to fire home. And the catcher throws the ball over to first. And first baseman not able to handle the throw, allows one run to come in. So the out made, but for the Wolverines, fortunate to get a run across there. And now the tying run just 60 feet away at third base. And the first pitch to the batter, Brianna Casey, is ball one.
Hey, be smart. Put it in the right spot.
Let's go, girls.
Shows her bunt. Oh, wild pitch. Ball slips away. Oh.
That's it.
But the out made at home plate
Good job, kids.
as a short backstop allows the catcher to get to the ball and flick it just in time for the ball to beat the runner. And now 2 outs. Aaron Lowe at second base, so tying run in scoring position. If Brown can get this ball into the outfield, might be able to tie this game up. And pitch is in there for a strike, and the count moves to 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. For your batter, Brianna Casey.
Yeah, no, you had 3 pitches.
And the 2-1 is in there for strike 2, and then the count all even now at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And strike 3 is fouled and dropped out of the catcher's glove. Stay alive. And we'll stay at 2-2.
Hey, barrel up. Have fun.
Let's go. Get in here.
And a 2-2 pitch misses low for 3-2. All right, full count. And that's going to miss low for ball 4. And that's ball 4.
He needs to check.
That was, well, that was a full count pitch, but no one's contesting the count. So I guess we're going to have 3-2 again. And there's ball 4, so it all evens out at the end. As a matter of fact, that ball gets to the backstop and works out even better for the Wolverines, as Aaron able to advance over to third base. So now we've got runners at the corners with 2 outs.
Now batting number 8, Jess Bear.
Brings up your shortstop, Jesslyn Vera, and made 2 great defensive plays in that last half inning. Let's see what you can do here offensively. Watches the first one. Grab the low part of the zone for strike 1. And the 0-1 gets hit foul up the third base line. And now the count 0-2. All right, here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's going to sail well high, but with a short backstop, runner not able to advance. And the count now 1-2. And the 1-2 misses low, and the count goes to 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. At bat, number 8, Jesslyn Vera. And grabbing the low part of that zone again for strike 3. A little bit of rain happening here, so kind of moving setup. So part of it's going to be quiet for a bit. So move some of this gear away. Electronics and water just don't tend to mix. All right, nice play there by the Wolverines. What's happening? All right, so at bat for the Cobras is number 8, Latone. Or 18, rather, Latone. As she watches the count move to 2-1. And 2-1 gets hit to the right side of the infield. Scooped up by Maddie Touche, throws over to Catalina, and the second out made. And now brings up to bat number 6, Rosa. And first pitch going to be fouled out of play over to the left side.
Maya, you got this.
Next pitch of the bat coming your way. He's going to miss outside for 1-1. One pitch, swung and missed for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2 gets hit straight back to the pitcher. Tori goes ahead and tosses that on over to first base, and Wellington able to put down the Cobras 1-2-3. Wolverines bring Gabby up to the plate. She takes that first one and fouls it. And next delivery misses high for 1-1. And that one is going to get hit deep into left field. Left fielder gets under it. Nice contact. But unfortunately, left fielder able to get it for the first out. Brings up to bat now, Tori Payne. First pitch to Tori in there for strike 1. Tori 1 for 1 already today. Looking to keep those stats going with a little hit over to third base. Third baseman fields it, fires to first, and the second out made.
Now batting, number 12, Kaylee Riles.
Brings up to the plate now, Kaylee Riles for the Wolverines. Swings on the first delivery for strike 1. Working the circle for the Cobras is Mergent. Or Mergen, not sure which it is. Number 7. How about that? We settle for that. Okay, they're looking for something here on an 0-2 count. And that ball goes high for 1 and 2. Comes the 1-2. That's going to get hit over to third base. Third baseman grabs it, fires to first, and the third out. So both teams put each other down 1-2-3 as we move into the bottom part of the third inning, with the Cobras still ahead of the Wolverines by a score of 2-1. All right, bottom of the third inning. And first pitch slips out of Torrey's hand for ball 1.
On that ball, please. Thank you.
So number 1 getting at bat. And that pitch misses high for a ball. Count out 2-0. Torrey on 37 pitches so far in this outing. Here comes pitch 38. And that's in there for a strike. All right, count 2-1. And that one's going to get fouled over to the right side. And count out 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here comes the 2-2. And that gets hit foul. And we stay at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And there is strike 3.
Stepping to the plate, number 23, Bella.
All right, great job there by Torrey Payne. Get that strikeout, give her team the first out here of the bottom of the third inning. Now bat number 23. Watches the first pitch miss low. Isabella Golas, the batter. And the low pitch is going to get knocked foul to the first base side. And the count now 1-1. And the 1-1 gets fouled deep into left field territory, but nothing but a long strike there is the count now 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. And fouled again towards the left side of the field. Not as deep this time. Ricochets off of the home team dugout fence. And we stay at 1-2. One, two goes over the home team dugout fence. And here we are, once again, in familiar territory. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2 fouled again. Left side, this time off the backstop. All right, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Very familiar neighborhood for us here in this at bat. And that pitch is going to bounce low just before the plate. And the count 2-2. Umpire takes a moment. He's going to switch out balls. Giving the catcher a moment. I guess on the bounce might have gotten her hand there. So nice for the umpire to give the catcher a little bit of time. As Angelina says, "No, I'm good, let's go." All right, count all even. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. And that pitch is going to get hit over to third. Aaron fires across the diamond to Catalina. And there's the 2nd out.
Next up, number 7, Angeline Morgan.
All right, so Angelina Morgan, the pitcher for this game, now at bat for the Cobras. She hits the first one right on over to first base. Well fielded there by Catalina, and the 3rd out. So we're going to round out now 3 full innings. We're going to move into the top of the 4th inning with the Park Vista Cobras up by 1 run by a score of 2-1 over your Wellington Wolverines.
Now batting, number 33, Angelina.
All right, so Angelina going to lead things off here for the Wolverines as she steps into the batter's box and looks for her first pitch, which is going to miss low for ball 1. That pitch going to get hit deep into center field. Center fielder under it makes the catch for out number 1 of the 4th inning.
Now batting, number 9, Sam Ellis.
Brings up to bat now Samantha Ellis. Sam hits that one into left center. Center fielder calls it and grabs it. And the 2nd out made. So 2 deep shots in a row there by the Wolverines, but the Cobras defense in the outfield grabbing both. Let's see what Catalina can do here. And Catalina swings at the rise ball for strike number 1. And another rise ball gets fouled over the backstop. And the count now 0-2. All right, Catalina gonna need to protect here. Keep her back going until she finds one that she wants to really knock. And that one misses high outside for ball 1. Good eye. One ball, 2 strikes. And that one, perfect. It's gonna get right past shortstop. Wow, nice dive. And makes the throw across. That was quite a play made by the shortstop, Golas. It's the bottom of the 4th inning. First batter here for the Cobras swings and misses on the first pitch for strike 1. Durante, the batter, watches the next one miss low for 1-1. The 1-1 sails wide and high for 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. Continue working the circle. Torrey Payne. And there's a swinging strike, 2. All right, count 2 balls, 2 strikes on the batter, Durante, number 20. And that one's going to get tapped straight on back to Torrey, who flicks over to first base and makes that out.
Nick, number 2, Katie Vista.
I gotta testify. Come up in the spot looking extra fly. For the day I die.
And that pitch is going to get hit over to Jesselyn, who, just can't get her hands on it. And Cobras have a base runner on.
Stepping to the plate, number 12, Aaron Hayes.
All right, now batting for the Cobras, number 12, Aaron Hayes. And first pitch gets hit into right field. Right fielder crashes on it and makes a great catch there. That's Samantha Ellis on the catch and prevents the runner from advancing to first base. So now 2 outs with a runner at first base.
T-time. T-time, T-time, T-time.
Giddens hits that one over to second base. Second baseman fields it, fires over to first base. A nice play made by Maddie. And there's the 3rd out. All right, so up to bat now, your third baseman, Aaron Lowe. And the first pitch, Aaron misses low for ball 1. And that one gets hit on a line drive right to the third baseman.
Hey, be aggressive up there. Let's go.
Now batting, number 4, Brianna Casey.
So Brianna now at bat. See what she can do for us here. And first pitch in there for strike 1. And Brianna knocks that one foul up third base. The count now 0-2. And the 0-2 gets popped up in foul territory by first base. First baseman able to get underneath that one and the out made.
Now batting, number 8, Jess Vera.
Brings up to bat now, number 8, Jesselyn Vera. And first pitch misses up for ball 1. The 1-0. It changes speed, but misses low for 2-0. And 2-0 swung and missed for strike 1. Nice aggressive swing. 2 balls, 1 strike. And that pitch sails high for 3-1. So batter's count here for Jesselyn with 2 outs. As the count now 3-1. And a pitch high and tapped foul and just out of, right caught, made right in front of the home dugout by the third baseman. So that makes the 3rd out. As we move to the bottom part of the 5th inning, Park Vista Cobras 2, Wellington Wolverines 1. Bottom of the 5th inning, first pitch delivered by Torrey Payne, called for strike 1. Batter number 18, Latone. And that one just misses outside on the change of speed for 1-1. The 1-1 swung on a miss for strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes to count. And that one's going to get tapped, just foul. A little change of balls here. Getting a little wet maybe. We had that sprinkle kind of blow through, so the grass is a little bit wet. And here we are, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ooh, that one slipped out. Change of balls maybe causing that one. Here we go, it's a 2-2 pitch. And that one is going to get hit into right field. Samantha Ellis underneath it, makes the catch. And the first out. Nice job by Sam holding down right field in this game for the Wolverines. Made 2 great catches. Brings up to bat now, number 6. Umpire says she pulled back in time for ball 1. Maya Rosa, the batter, once again tries, but pulls back. Pitch misses low. You count 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 delivery. Misses low outside. And now a count of 3-0. All right, Tori, you need to get the batter to chase, throw some strikes right on down there and take this batter out. She can do it. Here we go. And there you go. There's one of them on the way. 3 balls, 1 strike. All right, 3-1. Let's see what Tori can do for us here. Oh, beauty pitch for strike 2. All right, nicely done there by Tori to battle back from a 3-0 count. Count now full, 3-2. See if she can deliver one more here. And put the batter, number 6, down. And that ball is going to get hit. Ew, and the left fielder almost able to get under it. Had to chase, had a long run to make there for Brianna. Got a little bit of glove on it, but unable to hold it. Nice effort there. And the count stays at 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes. And that pitch gets fouled off the backstop. And right back into the field of play. Tori delivering some great pitches here. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And asked if she goes. The first base umpire, the field umpire, says no. And the walk garnered there by Rosa. Brings up to bat now number 1, Glidden. Tori on 72 pitches so far in this outing. Here comes pitch 73. A little bunt that goes foul, rolls to the backstop. All right, no ball, 1 strike. And there's swinging, strike 2. And now Tori up on the batter, Glidden, by a count of 0-2. And the 0-2 gets hit in foul territory. First baseman Catalina makes a nice grab in foul territory to make out number 2. Not an easy catch to make. Over the shoulder, had to kind of spin around and gloved it just in time.
Step 8, number 23, Bella.
You know the Cobras. Take a perk and pocket and see.
Brings up to bat now 23, Golas for the Cobras. She's going to swing at the first one, foul it to the backstop for strike 1. The 0-1 gets fouled. Hit and run on there. And now the count 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, runner at first base. Wolverines trying to get off the field, get back at bat. And that one's gonna sail high. And the runner kind of thought about taking second, doubled back. Nice little throw from Angelina, but runner able to get back just in time. And the count now 1-2. The 1-2 gets fouled once again up towards third base, rolls into left field where it's being thrown back into Tori. And we stay at 1-2. I'm going to stay on the wide shot here since we've seen a lot of aggressive running from first base, so you can kind of see the batter and the first baseman. And right at the first base, there's the runner again, and the ball once again smacked out of play. Nice battle at the plate here between Torrey and the batter, number 23. And that one's going to get tapped over to Jess, who fields it, and no play made. Puts runners at first and second base with 2 outs. Now up to bat, the pitcher, Mergen. 0 for 2 so far today. Wolverines trying to make it 0 for 3. That pitch is going to get hit back to Jess, who deflects off of her, and she's down.
She couldn't make the play. Doesn't matter. She has a clear ball, clear way to the ball.
So I believe obstruction is going to be called on the base runner, and the out going to be recorded to end the inning. All right, leading things off here, Gabby DeArcangelo as we move into the top of the 6th inning. And the first pitch going to miss low for ball number 1. And next pitch, called for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. And so, strike called on the batter for taking, I guess, too long to receive the pitch. Moves the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one's going to get hit high into the air in foul territory. The third baseman tries to make a play on it, kind of gets twisted around and unable to make that out. All right, here comes the next pitch to Gabby. And she puts a little tap on that to the third base. Third baseman fields it, fires to first, and the out made.
Good job, girls.
All right, well, got a special guest joining me here. BJ Smith going to join me in the booth. So we got a close game here. BJ, just a 1-run difference.
It seems to be a pitcher's duel.
Definitely a pitching game, right. Batters doing their best. As Mergen working the circle on 65 pitches so far here. And at bat is a pitcher. So Torrey, the one at plate, batting for your Wolverines. Next pitch gets hit deep into center field. Center fielder, though, right under it.
She just missed that one.
Yeah, it's like there's been some great hits out into the outfield, but the outfielder's just in the right spot. Can't find that gap.
I think the wind is playing a part too. Seems to be knocking the ball down. It's not getting much carry on it.
Yeah, it's a good observation. I agree with that. The wind blowing out into left field. If you can get enough ball into it, get that ball high enough, it might carry.
Ooh, the hitter. That sounded like a
Yeah, it did sound like a hitter. All right, the count now, 2 balls, no strikes for your batter, Kaylee Riles. And Keeley takes that one. And the shortstop able to backpedal and get under it for out number 3. Number 13 in for number 8. So we've got a defensive change on the field with Maddie Touche shifting from second base to short after we saw Jesslyn get hit by that ball. So defensive change, Aaron Lowe moves from third to second, and Jasmine Jones now holding down third base. So a little shift there defensively within the infield because of the injury.
Yeah, well, I didn't quite see where that ball hit her when she took that bad hop.
It was so fast that I didn't even catch it either.
I couldn't tell if it hit her face or if it hit her shoulder or part of her body. I don't know.
All right, so up bat is number 20, Durante. That ball gets fouled straight back to the backstop. So the count now 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1 gets golfed and over the visitors' dugout and out of play. And the count now evens out at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes, line drive, but foul to the right of first base. And the Wolverines catch a little bit of a break there.
Yeah, that had extra bases written all over it.
Yes, it did. All right, here comes the 2-2. That one gets hit over into center field. It's going to drop in front of the center fielder. And the Cobras have a base runner on with no outs.
Now batting, number 2, Katie Vista.
I gotta testify. Come up in the spot looking extra fly. For the day I die.
Katie Ristow now up to bat. She's 1 for 2 today. Tori continued to work the circle on 88 pitches. Pitch 89 coming right here. And a little bunt picked up by Tori, fired to first. And the out made as the Cobras willing to sacrifice that out to move the runner into scoring position at second base.
Stepping to the plate, number 12, Aaron Hayes.
Aaron Hayes 0 for 2. Hoping to make 0 for 3 as your Wolverines trying to keep any more runs from coming across. And there's a nice pitch, yeah, by Tori.
Go. I'm not even watching.
For strike number 1. And that pitch is going to get hit over to third base, scooped up, fired to first. Catalina able to come back down onto the bag to make the second out. And a nice play there by Jasmine coming into the game. And now we've got 2 outs and a runner at third. Brings to the plate now number 10, Gideon.
Seems like there might be another substitution.
Another sub.
Substitution number 14 for number 10. 1-4 for 10. Thank you.
Okay, so change in the lineup as Gideon comes out 0 for 2 today.
Go, Coral.
So Coral Linsbigler, number 14, comes into the game. Lefty batter. first pitch delivered by Torrey is in there for strike number 1. And check swing.
What do you think?
And that was clearly a swing, but the
Parents don't
Cobras
seem to be agreeing with it.
Cobras fans do not like that, but listen, we all saw that. Oh, now the coach is going to protest. But that bat was clearly over the strike zone. What do you think, BJ?
It
See
was
that
close,
one, bud?
but I'll tell you, the call that we didn't get
Yeah.
2 innings ago was was more of a definite.
Yeah.
Maybe that was a payback.
That's true.
They're
That could
giving
be.
us one back.
Yeah. Oh, we'll take it. We'll take it. But I think that one was definitely earned. All right, count 0-2. And that looked like strike 3.
The catcher thought so as well.
Yeah. And she had a good view of it.
It was close.
Yeah. I think umpires playing to the home fans. And that missed low. All right, evens the count now to 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, get it right here, Jordan.
Torrey looking for the see if we can get it here. And that one is just foul. Just foul.
Come on, do it again. You got this. Good job, Carl.
Close, but just to the left of the third base line. And we stay at 2-2.
Come on, kid, do it again. Put it right over the third baseman's head.
And the 2-2 gets fouled down to the right side.
It was a good changeup.
Yeah. Got to keep the batters on their toes. Changing up the speed, changing the pitch location. BJ squatting down next to me. Your catching days are over.
That's what my knees are telling me.
Yeah, for sure. And there's a swinging strike 3. Clutch pitch there to keep that runner from crossing from third base. All right, well, this is it. That rounds out 6 innings. We move to the top of the 7th, and the Wolverines have 3 outs to work with to try to get this game back to at least a tie, if not to try to take the lead. We'll be right back to you. Score, Park Vista Cobras 2, Wellington Wolverines 1. All right, well, brings up leading things off for the Wolverines. Number 33, Angelina. So she hit a deep bomb in the last game. It was a 3-run home run. Wolverines could sure use that now as she takes the first pitch and fouls it off the backstop for strike 1.
With how hard the wind's blowing, if she can get it up in the air to the left.
It'll sail. It'll sail. Comes the 0-1. Yeah, it's going to miss high.
Stop.
1 ball, 1 strike now the count. Angelina hits that one high, and it's in play, and in foul territory, the first baseman is able to get underneath it.
Good job.
And now your Wolverines down to 2 outs.
Now batting, number 9, Sam Ellis.
Brings up to bat now Samantha Ellis.
Come on.
And first pitch gets batted left side of the backstop. Your strike one. Next pitch misses, low outside.
I think I'm going to sign
one.
off. I'm probably not going to be able to walk in.
The knees are shot. You gotta bring a chair next time. And Samantha finds the gap that we've been looking for, and she's got some wheels. She's gonna come around second and hold it two with a nice double into the gap between right and center field. BJ, thank you so much for joining us in the booth.
Now batting, number 99.
Nice shot there by Sam. And now the tying run in scoring position. So a timeout called as they discuss what's the defensive move, what's the offensive move in this one-run game. A tying run just 120 feet away. Samantha with good speed.
Here we go.
Now batting, number 99, Catalina.
All right, Catalina Barucci now up to bats. And the first pitch to Catalina is ripped deep into left field. That's going to come off the fence, almost a home run. Samantha's able to make it all the way over from second. And Catalina tries to stretch it out to second and is thrown out.
Hey, great hit.
But most importantly, the tying run has now come across.
Now batting, number 17, Aaron Lowe.
All right, Aaron Lowe now up to bat. And the first pitch grabs the strike zone. 0-1. No balls, one strike. Wolverines have now tied it up here at the top of the seventh, looking for an opportunity to take the lead. Aaron fouls that one to the left side.
There we go.
And now the count 0-2. The 0-2 misses high for 1-2. Nice job there by Aaron, not Chase. Looking for her pitch. And there's a swinging strike three. We have a change at bat and we have a change in the circle. So we've got both. So Yanira Andrade has now entered the game for your Wolverines. The batter number 7 also comes in. And here we go. Yanira's first pitch. Gets hit over to second base. Aaron, nice range. Makes the play over there. Tosses over to Catalina for out number 1. So one pitch, one out. Exactly what the Wolverines need. Brings up to bat now Maya Rosa, who tries to bunt. First one, but bunts foul. Angelina Barance continues to work behind the dish as the catcher. Catalina Barance, her sister, over at first base. Aaron Lowe at second, Maddie Touche at short, Jasmine Jones at third base. Brianna Casey in left, Gabby DeArcangelo in center, and Samantha Ellis in right field. And that one's going to get hit right on up to third base. And in just 3 pitches, United is able to get 2 outs. All right, first pitch there, ball 1. And second one misses low for ball 2. Batter number 1, Glidden. United Andrade working the circle. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And that one misses low outside for ball 3. Three balls, no strikes. And there's one right down the river for strike 1. Way to dial that one up, Unira. Keep battling back here, count now 3-1. And the low pitch gets hit, golfed, and nice place made there at second base by Aaron. And the third out made. All right, hey, listen, bonus softball this evening as we are about to move into inning number 8 in a tie game. Score 2-2. Thanks so much for joining us. Hope you're loving the action. We know we are on this beautiful Tuesday evening in Boynton Beach, Florida. Top of the 8th inning. Bonus softball as Brianna Casey comes to lead things off for your Wolverines. And the first pitch to Brianna is taken for strike 1. And that one's going to get popped up. Shortstop crashes in and catches it for out number 1.
One down.
Now batting number 13, Jasmine Jones.
All right, number 13, Jasmine Jones in. And pops a bunt off of the backstop for strike number 1. We've seen some attempts on the small ball game throughout this game, but a lot of balls getting fouled for both teams. All right, here we go. Jasmine steps in, count of 0-1. Watches strike 2. All right, now needing to protect here, count of 0-2. Hey, listen, just takes one. Find that one that you like and knock it out of here. And there, that's a hard hit, but high into the air, over into right field. The right fielder comes under it to make the second out.
Now batting number 11, Gabby.
Brings up to bat now, Gabby DeArcangelo. And the first pitch of her at bat, strike 1. Still working the circle, Mergen on 87 pitches. And pitch 88 misses high outside. And the count now 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. And again, this is 2-1. Good job by Gabby not to chase. 2 balls, 1 strike. And that pitch misses high. Oh, all right, so 3-1. 3-1 to count. I thought I saw 2 strikes, but nope. 3 balls, 1 strike. So Gabby's count here. Batter's count. And that one's going to get fouled over the backstop, and now we get to 3-2. All right, payoff pitch coming with 2 outs. And Gabby golfs that one off of the backstop to stay alive. Nice job, and we'll stay here. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And 3-2 fouled away again. All right, nice at bat here for Gabby. Staying alive, fighting these off, looking for the one that she's going to hit. 3-2. And she hits that one over to short. Shortstop fields it, fires to first, and out number 3 made. Bottom of the 8th in this tied game. Brings up now number 23 for the Cobras. And the pitch delivered there by Yanira. Watch for strike 1. Yanira got out of the last inning with just 8 pitches. So it was pitch 9. And that pitch going to miss low for a ball. You count 1-1. And the 1-1 high for 2-1. And a bunt that goes foul. And the count now evens out at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, the count. And that ball's going to just be low. And count goes full.
Hey, best pitch right here, Nara.
3 balls, 2 strikes. And that pitch is going to get hit into left field, finds the ground. And the Cobras have their leadoff batter on the bases.
Stepping to the plate, number 7, Angeline Bergen.
All right, the pitcher, Morgan, now at bat. Keep an eye here on the wide shot. So you watch the runner at first, see if they try to move her into scoring position. And there's a hit. It's going to make it to the second baseman. Aaron tries to make a play on it, but just kind of dabbles there. The ball does, and just no play to be made. Now puts runners at first and second.
Come on, Hannah. Bring them home.
Expect to see a bunt here. Well, not necessarily, because you got that force at third base, so the ball could be scooped up and thrown over to third to get the lead runner. So it's a Cobras timeout. The umpire is stating that each team gets one timeout here in extra innings. So that is the Cobras timeout. So,
Stepping to the plate, number 20, Hannah Durante.
so number 20, Durante, now comes up to bat. Runners at first and second, no outs. First pitch misses high and wide for ball one. And this one gets hit foul and almost best off to let that fall. If the ball is caught, the runner can tag up. That would have been a long throw. All right, 1 ball, 1 strike. And the changeup hit foul for 2-1. Nice off-speed delivery there by Yanira. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Could use a strikeout here. See if Yanira can get us one. And there it is. Great pitch by Naira. And a much needed out with runners at first and second.
I gotta testify. Come up in the spot looking extra fly. For the day I die.
All right, Katie Ristow now up to bat. She's 1 for 2 today. Here comes the 20th pitch from Yanira. And that is going to make its way into center field. Center fielder unable to field it cleanly is going to allow the winning run to come across. And in what was a very tight game that goes into extra innings, Park Vista able to take the win by a score of 3-2. I want to thank you very much for joining us for this game, supporting softball. We'll look forward to being back to you again come Friday as the Wellington Wolverines are going to host the Jupiter High School team coming our way. Once again, thank you so much for joining us. Have a great night, everybody.